Okay, we're live, we're live, we're live. If you can hear me, if you can see my screen, please identify on the chat box. We're live, we're live, we're live. Sorry for the delay. I was trying to get internet access. I had to go out to get. We're live, we're live. You can hear me. Let me know in the chat box. We're live, we're live, we're live. If you can hear me, please identify in the chat box. Let's get started. Okay, great. Thank you. My bishop. Good to see you this morning. Okay. So kindly send to the group that we are live, the groups you are in, right? If you're in any group, and confirm if you can see my screen. Confirm if you can see my screen. The groups that we are live, and give me feedback if you can see my screen. Okay. All right. So welcome to a new day. It's a new day, new week. And we trust that this week is going to be profitable, just like other weeks have been. Okay, I want to see responses on the groups. Oh, great. So quickly, not to waste our time, others will join us since it's already recorded, right? We are already far behind time. So for the sake of those that are just joining, I'd like to go back to the basics of what we do every single day. So I would like to always start with saying that every concept in the trading industry, every strategy in the industry is having a common factor which is called DLC. So think of any factor, think of any concept in the trading industry. There's a one WhatsApp group they all belong to. Okay, it's the DLC WhatsApp group. Every trading concept, every trading strategy belongs to a WhatsApp group. Every trading concept, every trading strategy belongs to a WhatsApp group. And that WhatsApp group is DLC, which is direction, confirmation, direction, location, and confirmation. Direction is talking about trend identification. Okay, answering the question, what is the market doing? Direction talks about trend identification. Trend identification. So we want to always know first, what trend are we on? Uptrend or downtrend? We must be able to identify the trend first before doing anything. That's the mistake traders make. Traders are trading candlestick, they are trading chart patterns, they are trading all sorts without recognizing the trend that they are on. So the first thing is you want to know the trend that you are on. And I say the market, the structure, the concept under direction that we use to know the trend is market structure. Market structure is a concept we use to know what the trend is saying per time. And I said that trend is relative depending on the time frame we are on. So we need to do what is called top-down analysis or time frame analysis, because trend can be relative. You might be selling, but that sell is just a counter trend from a higher time frame. So first, you need to know the trend. You need to now know if that trend is a counter trend or a pro trend. What will make you understand if a trend is counter or pro is top-down analysis or time frame analysis. Top-down analysis or time frame analysis. So these two concepts, right, is what will give you directional bias. Is what will give you trend identification from the bird's view. How do they call it? Yeah. So direction is talking about what trend identification, and the concept we use is trade market structure. Also, we use top down analysis, which is a time frame analysis. Yeah, if it's clear up to this time, let me see. Let me. Mr. Idris, now you been is a while. Oh. I don't know where you have been. Oh. I don't know where you have been, Mr. Idris. You have been here every single day. I don't know where you have been. I don't know. You have been here every single day. So, so if it's clear, let me get a feedback. Mostly for those that just joined, I think we have some new members. So if what I've just said is clear, being that every trading concept, every strategy belongs to a WhatsApp group, which is direction, location, confirmation. Under direction, we talk about trend identification. That means we want to know the trend that we are. And we have just two trends. We have just two trends. Who can tell me the two trends we have? Who can tell me the two trends we have on the chat box? We have just two trends. It's either it is this trend or that trend. And that's what market structure helps us to identify. Who can tell me the two trends we have? Yeah. Yeah, sure. Uptrend and downtrend. That is only trend we have. If market is trending, it's either trending to the upside or it's trending where? To the downside. There's no other. The other one is not a trend. Ranging market is not a trend. So generally, in market structure theory, we have uptrend, ranging market, and downtrend, right? In market structure theory. But when that comes to the trending markets, it is uptrend and downtrend. So it's either market is trending up or trending down. Market structure. So how will you know an uptrend for the newbies in the house? An uptrend is simply a series of higher lows and higher highs, and that's uptrend. That means the path you are seeing is making higher lows, higher highs. That's uptrend. While downtrend is a series of what lower highs and lower lows. That means the path you are seeing is a series of what lower highs, lower lows. This is your first deliverance. Once you can know that this trend is going up or is going down, you have identified the trend. Okay, so but I would love to say the start of a trend will give you this 0, 1, 2, 3. The start of a trend, because the beauty is you want to catch the trend when it's early. That's the beauty. You don't want to catch the trend when it has gone. No, no, no. You want to catch the trend at its prime or at its early stage. So how do you know a trend is starting? Okay, the first structure that a trend will give you, or the first pattern that a trend will give you, is low, high, higher low, higher high. If it's an uptrend, the first pattern or the first trend that an uptrend will give you to say, oh boy, I want a buy now. Oh. I want a buy now. Oh. That pattern or that signal is low, high, higher low, higher high. This is the pattern of a start uptrend. Once you have seen this pattern, it's a sign that this guy wants to start buying. On the other side, once you have seen this pattern for a downtrend, that means you've seen a high, you've seen a high, you've seen a low, you've seen a lower high, and a what? Lower low. Once you have seen this pattern, it means that the trend wants to start what? Dropping. Like I said again, relative on the time frame. Relative on the time frame. You need to know first what time frame is this pattern forming. What time frame? Because market structure is fractal. That means the same thing on a 1 hour time frame, on a 1 minute time frame, on a monthly time frame, on daily. We need to know what time frame per time is this structure forming, so you will not be trapped on the lower time frame, because you might be seeing a sell, you might be seeing a directional sell like this, but this is just a pullback to start buying, because we are buying already from the higher time frame. Do you get now? We were buying already, so that sell you are seeing is just a pullback into a demand or a support to continue buying. That's why you need to always asking yourself, this my sell or my downtrend or my uptrend, on what time frame is it forming? So what I used to say is everything I teach here is just the basics. We have the main class in the mentorship. So if you want to get deeper understanding, you have to join the mentorship. So but every morning we just give a summary of what we do every single day. So to get more knowledge, mentorship is where we break everything down in details, right? And that reminds me, December 2nd is when the next mentorship batch is happening. So December 2nd, let me check my calendar. December 2nd, that's of course a Monday, we start the next batch. This batch should end 29th of November, November batch. So it's always 4 weeks intensive class with 2 months free mentorship. So I want to have new batch every single month. So if by chance you do not understand what we did in the previous batch, you can always join the next batch. Is free access. Okay, but it's expected that in the 4 weeks of the class, you should get what we are doing, because I break everything down in the simplest form. What I'm doing here is simple, like ABC. In the first 4 weeks, you should have understood the strategy we are using. Then that 2 months is meant for you to go and practice, backtest, ask questions for mentorship. So you understand? So by December 2nd, we're having a new batch of mentorship students. So if you have been blessed from the mentorship, you're encouraged to refer others, and there is a commission for everyone that refers, a 10% commission. I'm still considering making it 20%. So, for example, if someone pays $200 for the mentorship, what you get is what? 20%. That's $20. That's a lot of money. Ah, 34K. Just talking. I just dash it at the 4,000 naira. Is it a good business, guys? Just for saying, come and join ProFx mentorship, you get 35,000 naira. Is it a good business? Is it a good deal? That's if they pay the full 200. But if they are paying 100 for a discount, you are getting 20%. That's $10. No, 20% of $100 is $20. Oh. Yeah, $100 times 0.2. Yeah, that's $20. You guys are enjoying, So if it is 20, if it is $200, that means you are getting $40. Wow. $40 is 68,000 naira. Is it a good business? Is it a good deal? If they pay $200, which is the main price, you get 68,000 naira for saying come and join ProFx mentorship. And if they pay $100, you get 34,000 naira. Now imagine you now bring 10 people. 34K times 10. That's 340,000 naira. People don't know the power of marketing. You think that marketing is for when you see that something is working, right? You can go to market and use microphone and proclaim it. Why people don't like marketing is because what they are advertising or what they are selling is not working. It's not a product that sells. But if you have a product or service that sells, right? You don't need to. You should be happy proclaiming it or telling people or talking about it. So if they are paying $200 and you bring 10 people, you have just made 400,000 naira for yourself. Just bringing 10 persons. And if you are bringing 5 persons, 40,000 naira times 5, that's 200K. So I'm just saying, tell people, right? Next batch, bring your friends to come and learn. Because entering into next year, man, economy is not smiling. Hope you know. that the economy is not smiling. So that's by the way. So direction, we are good with direction, right? We understand that if a trend wants to be an uptrend, we have this low, high, higher low, higher high. Downtrend, high, low, lower high, lower low. So we use a numbering which is 0, 1, 2, 3. So this numbering and labeling helps us because on the charts, when you come to the charts, it's as if it is a different story. Who can testify? When I teach you guys here, it looks very simple. When you now come to the chat, Omo, you just everything just scatter for your eye. Mr. Albert, Mr. Albert said, Omo, ProFx. When I open my chat, everything just scatter. Like you don't know what they are doing again. Who has experienced that? Who has experienced that? In the class, it looks very simple. When you open your chat like this, everything just yeah. Just keep coming. Just keep attending classes. It will get clearer. It's a step by step process. It's not a understanding comes when you repeat your. I've told us several times. Understanding comes by repeating your action. Yeah, until you practice watching the yeah. So you have to practice where the understanding comes. Is when you go to the chat and practice consistently. But if you are watching video consistently, you are doing yourself. Oh. If you are attending classes consistently, I have not for once. Is when you open your chat one day. That's the beginning. That's when you now start. You never start because that's the first time. The first everything will scatter first. So it takes resilience, consistency to understand. It won't come. You understand? So that's for direction, right? Now I now know that I am going up, right? I now know that I am going up. So the next question is, where will I now buy from? I now know I am coming down. I'm on a downtrend. The next question is, so where am I now selling from? That's what we now bring the location model. Location model. Okay. So under location, we say that we have different types of location. So this one we say I'm using demand. Some say I'm using support and resistance. Some say I'm using order block. Some say I'm using Fibonacci. They are all saying what? The same thing. Location answers the question where am I buying or selling from? This location, right? And when you are buying or selling, we have a rule, we have a standard that we buy where? We buy low and we sell high. Okay? We buy low and sell high. So this is we talk about the premium and discount zones here. Okay, you buy, but generally if you are buying or selling from a location, it is either at an equilibrium. So for an uptrend, so let me break it down. For an uptrend, your location will be at equilibrium, or what? Discount. This is what location now, right? For a downtrend, your location will be what? At equilibrium, or what? Who can answer the question? I want us to engage. So I know you understand what we're saying. At the downtrend, we are selling at equilibrium or where? We are on location, right? Location. At equilibrium, that's for downtrend. We are selling at equilibrium or where? Or premium. Yeah, good. Mr. Albert is following. I love it. Yeah, so this is the standard. This is what you tell yourself every single time. That Albert, when you come to the charts, You are buying at equilibrium or discount. You are selling at equilibrium or premium. Is a consistent self-talk you tell yourself. When I'm going to sell, I only have business selling when price gets to my equilibrium or my premium. When I want to buy, I only have business buying when price gets to my equilibrium or discount. When I want to sell, write that down in the chat box. When I want to sell, I only have business selling at an equilibrium or premium. When I want to buy, I only have business buying from an equilibrium or discount. Write that on the chat box. Everybody, everybody, everybody. When I want to sell, everybody, when I want to sell, where do you sell from? I only sell from an equilibrium or premium. When I want to sell, I only sell from where? Equilibrium or premium. When I want to sell, I only sell from equilibrium or premium. When I want to buy, I only buy from equilibrium or discounts. This is so powerful and this is deliverance for so many traders because you just buy and sell anyhow. This will guide you before you place that buy or sell. Bros, are you at an equilibrium of the range or you are at the discount of the range before you think of buying? Because that is why when you buy, market come dey sell. When you sell, market come dey buy. You no be village people. You are buying and selling at the wrong at the wrong location. From equilibrium discount. Perfect. So this will guide you before you place that buy or sell. Now that's location. Now I now said that location now, people now have different location types of buying and selling from. Okay, which I will list out for you guys. But this is the standard. I'm buying from the equilibrium or discount. I'm selling from equilibrium and premium. Now, what are the different types of location? First of all, you hear names like area of value. You hear names like area of value. You hear things like point of interest. Point of interest. You hear things like key levels. Baba, they're all saying the same thing. Who is calling me? Who is calling me? Am I not sharing my screen? I'm not sharing my screen, right? Okay, great. Okay, network took me out. Let me. Someone saying it's finding difficult to join. Who is finding it difficult to join? YouTube. We are live now. We are live. Uh, okay. Yeah, is my screen showing now? I believe it's showing now. My screen is showing now, right? Okay, great. So we have different names we call location. But you see them call area of value, point of interest, key levels. You see them call whatever the Guinea days you use itself. Institutional intention. Institutional intention. Institutional intention. So we have different names they call. So I'm just giving you so that when you hear one jargon outside now, you just know like, oh boy, now location. No, don't confuse me. Don't confuse. So all these are called locations, area of value, point of interest, key levels, and the intention of institutions. So the different location types now, right? Different location types we have demand and supply. That means when price gets to my demand and my supply, I expect to see what a movement. That's what it means. So that means demand and supply is what is a location type. We also have support and resistance. That means when price gets to a support or price gets to resistance, I expect to see a movement. because price will never buy or sell without it getting to a location. Price will not buy or sell without it getting to a location. So we have Fibonacci retracements. Fibonacci. I love this one so much. I love Fibonacci so much. Fibonacci retracements. Very easy and very simple. Location type. I love that. Then we have what we call fair value gap, FVG, or imbalance. Fair value gap or imbalance. Some traders only use fair value gap. Like they don't use demand, they don't use Fibonacci, they don't use support or resistance. They just use fair value gap. That means they wait for price to create an imbalance on the chart when price is going up. For example, when price is buying, price always creates imbalance in the market. So when price creates imbalance, they wait for price to come back to fill that imbalance or that gap, and they enter. Same thing. If you are using the demand zone, when price gives you a range, it will create a demand zone too for you, right? Price will come back to a demand zone, confirmation, buy. So everybody have their own concept, their own strategy they follow, but they are all saying the same thing. So don't be confused. Every strategy works. Every of the concept works, right? Depends on you. The question is, which one have you mastered? Right? Just know one, two. You must not know everything. All right. It's better if you know everything. It gives you more confidence, but you don't have to know everything. Understanding one or two is good for you. So the question is, which one of this one do you master now? Which one have you mastered to use? Because everyone I know that are using these ones, they're all making money. Those that use Fibonacci only make money. Those that use support make money. So which one we can use? The one that works for you. And the beauty of it that we teach everything here, and we choose you to use the one that you want. All right. So that's for location. Then lastly, we have what? Confirmation. Under confirmation is now saying, when are we going to now pull the trigger? So the fact that price is sitting on your demand zone doesn't mean you should buy. That's where traders miss it. When they see demand zone, they buy. When they see support, they buy. Resistance, they sell. No, you don't buy at support and sell at resistance yet until you see a confirmation. You don't buy at support or sell at resistance yet until you see what? A confirmation. So what is the confirmation we want to see? On that my support or resistance or fair value gap or demand or supply of Fibonacci. I want to see two confirmations or just one, anyone. A candlestick confirmation pattern, a candlestick pattern, right? Or what? My good students, candlestick pattern or what? Stick pattern or what? What are the confirmation? Candlestick pattern or what? Are we together? Are we still together? For confirmation, I want to say candlestick pattern or we don't know it. What do I want to see before I pull my trigger to buy or sell as a confirmation model? So price is now in my location, right? So what? Okay, you don't know. Okay, we have OGs in the house. Mr. Albert and others. I'm expecting the answers from you now. I must get answer from you guys. Oh, I can't. No, 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 no. Someone must answer. Oh. We have two confirmation. I'm live now. Okay, what's up? We have two confirmation. I'm live now. Okay, what's up? We have two confirmation. Yeah. Okay, media now online. All right. So the second confirmation is change of trend. Change of trend. And I will explain. The second confirmation is change of trend.